Delhi played host to Day 2 of the UN Security Council's Counter-Terrorism Committee meeting, which is discussing the theme of countering the use of new and emerging technologies for terrorist purposes. Speaking at that meeting, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar talked about how social media was now a potent weapon in the terror toolkit. He also pledged $500,000 on behalf of India to fighting terror.
Internet and social media platforms have turned into potent instruments in the toolkit of terrorists and militant groups for spreading propaganda, radicalization, and conspiracy theories aimed at destabilizing societies. India will be making a voluntary contribution of $500,000 in the UN Trust Fund for Counter-Terrorism this year to augment the efforts of UNOCT in providing capacity building support to member states in preventing and countering the threat of terrorism.
The use of new technologies for terrorist purposes is increasing, diversifying and evolving as various technologies become cheaper and more readily available.
Sunil Prabhu has been tracking that meeting and joins us now. Sunil, so India making this big pledge of money towards fighting terror, but what have been the big highlights so far of what's been discussed at this high-level counter-terror meeting?
Well, as we've been pointing out, clearly the focus is on the emerging technologies. And I think beyond that, I think India, as we saw yesterday in Mumbai, using the 26/11 terror attacks to make that political point that, member countries, in particular the Security Council, without naming, of course, China, saying that there has been hindrances in prescribing terrorists, especially from the Jaish-e-Mohammed Pak-based terror groups, in terms of ensuring and saying that, even though they're citing technical grounds, that's not the correct way to go forward. China, of course, making that political point, saying don't politicize technical points. But India using this opportunity, both in Mumbai yesterday and today in Delhi, to try to build a consensus with member countries. And I think by the end of today, hopefully they will be able to try to get member countries to have a unanimous resolution in terms of countering terror with emerging technologies, be it cryptocurrency, be it the internet, as Mr. Jaishankar and India's UN representative have been pointing out. I think the focus quite clearly is to try to get a meeting of minds and a unison approach in fighting and combating terror.